Jim with Elite Personal Fitness. Welcome to our body shaping class. Today we have the body split, and this really complements the video that went out along with this week. So earlier in the week we did chest, back, and biceps and triceps. So we did a superset workout. Today, shoulders and legs fit well together, and we're going to do that today, legs and shoulders. Guys, a few things you want to grab for this routine. If you have weights, go ahead and use your weights. If you don't have weights, guys, we're going to use some basic household items, easily accessible. Let me run through a little list here, guys. As far as gallon jugs, guys, you may need 2 to 6. I realize you might not have like 6-gallon jugs just laying around, but if you can accumulate those, just based on your strength. We're going to use some like dumbbells. We're also going to use some like plates with a broomstick, which is going to work well. We're going to do a push press. And you don't have to use a broomstick, guys. This broomstick is completely optional. You could hold 1 or 2 gallon jugs in each hand and do all these exercises, okay? But if you want a little extra weight, guys, that's where the broomstick comes in handy. You can slide those gallon jugs on, guys. It's really simple, just like plates. So when you got your gallon jugs, I'm just gonna slide on. I'll just put for one for right now, so you can see how easy they slide on. Just be careful, there's no collar, so you don't want them to slide off, all right? So anyway, guys, I've got something like that set up. So we've got gallon jugs, optional broomstick, okay? Also, guys, as far as weights go, you may want a couple canned goods, okay? We've got a couple shoulder exercises, and I have some injured shoulders, so maybe you might need something lighter. So canned goods. You can also, guys, pour water out of some of your gallon jugs. So if you've got some gallon jugs, maybe go halfway down and try some of these movements with that. So you can adjust the weight pretty easily with those. The other thing you're gonna need, guys, is maybe a chair or some stairs. We're gonna do some step ups, okay? And we'll talk about that when we get there, but if you don't have a sturdy chair and there's no easily accessible stairs, guys, you don't have to do this. You can just do a lunge, okay? So we'll talk about that when we get there. So not a huge list, guys, just kind of some gallon jugs, maybe canned goods, a chair, and a possible broomstick, okay? We have just over a 3-minute warm-up. So we're gonna run through this, guys. I'm gonna do this in real time with you, okay? So let me put the warm-up up here so you can see it, and I'll pull up just a quick time. We're gonna go 30 seconds on each of these little segments, okay? And we have 6 different little movements we're doing just to kind of get the body temperature up a little bit, all right? So let me pull this up, and guys, I had it pulled up, but it disappears after a few seconds. Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna start with just high knees. So we're gonna be in place. We're just gonna drive the knees up and up. So you don't have to go too quickly, just trying to get the blood moving, all right? Here we go, guys. We're gonna count down, and we're on. So we have 30 seconds of these, what we call high knees. So we're just bringing the knees up. Put your hands out if you want to and kind of hit the hands.
Five seconds.
Okay, we have a 5-second little break. We're going air squat 6, just a body weight squat, all right? So I'm gonna bring my hands forward as I come down and up. Just getting those legs to engage. Try to stay fairly upright. I don't want you to lean over. Hips going back.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
This one's similar to the first one, but we're gonna do knee pulls. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a knee, I'm gonna pull it up. So work on balance a little bit. If you feel unsteady, you can go near a wall so that you could reach out and get your balance if you needed to. Guys, the next one is jumping jacks. If you have a hard time jumping, just step off to the side.
Recover for 5
Okay.
seconds. 5 seconds. Work
Okay.
for 30 seconds.
Here we go, guys.
5 seconds. Recover for
Great job.
5 seconds.
Guys, next one we're gonna do some kicks. Okay? So we're just gonna kick
Work for 30
down stand.
seconds.
So I'm just gonna kick, come back, kick, set, kick, set, kick. So if you have a path where you can walk, you can actually travel while you do this and do like a Frankenstein walker.
Five seconds. Recover for 5
Good.
seconds.
The next one you could also do traveling if you wanted to. We do a lot of these on like tracks and things like that, or fields. But we're just gonna stretch. We're gonna do this heel press. We're just kind of stretching the hamstrings. So you can bring an elbow across or just reach down. It's nice and easy. Nothing ballistic, nothing fast.
Five seconds. Workout complete.
So guys, that's kind of just a real simple warm-up. If you have a bike, you could use a bike or an elliptical or treadmill also, but just an easy way to kind of get the joints moving and get the blood flowing a little bit, all right? Guys, we have 2 sets of a circuit that's really gonna challenge the legs and the shoulders here. We'll throw that up here so you can see it. We're gonna start with a 3-position lunge. If you have a hard time with balance, guys, remember you could use a wall, and it works best on your stationary side leg. Right? So 3-position. I'm not gonna do a lateral lunge. I'm gonna do a backward 45. So think of a 45-degree angle going backwards. Back at 45, then we're going straight back, and then we're gonna do the curtsy. Guys, with your curtsy, remember that you're still trying to get a nice stride. Many people I work with, when they go to this curtsy, they'll do their 45, fine, they'll come straight back, fine, then they go to their curtsy and they're kind of like this. Okay, get a little length on that too. Okay, so you're just crossing over slightly down. Also watch the knee. We don't want the knee moving a whole lot laterally. So we're trying to keep the knee pretty much in place as you do those 3 different angles of the lunge. Okay, so guys, just 7 each way. All right, let's get started. Here we go. So let's start out at 45, straight back. 1, 45. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good. That was 7 each way. Make sure you're loading the front leg. Okay, so the back leg, you don't want to be pushing off the back leg. You're driving up with the front. Let's match reps here on the other side. So if you need a little balance, it would be now, in my case, on the right side. Here we go. 45. 1. 2. 4. 5. Okay, shake those out, so hopefully you could really target that front leg. So we're gonna shake this out for just a second here. And our next one is gonna be a squat 1-arm press. Okay. So guys, dumbbell kettlebell works great for this. If you don't have that, I'm gonna grab maybe just a couple gallon jugs here. So I'll grab a couple gallon jugs. I'll bring these up to the shoulder. And guys, here we go. So we're getting about 12 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So guys, we'll set those down for just a moment. We're going to switch sides. We're up here. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. All right, guys, I will set these off to the side, and I can, I can already feel those legs working. It's great. So we kind of worked them independent and then together with a squat. Now we're going back to one leg at a time, and we're going to do a step up. Now, if you don't have stairs, or maybe the stairs aren't convenient, and you don't have a step or a sturdy chair, you don't have to do a step up. You can simply just do a back lunge, or if you wanted to, you could do a knee drive. I'm gonna use a chair. So if you're doing a step up version, a step up chair, guys, I'm just gonna slide over here. I kind of have a low ceiling through this whole area. So I'll back up a little bit here. And guys, we're going for, this is based on your fitness level, 10 to 15 of these. Okay, so if you get 15, that's great. And as you progress, guys, you could even hold on to, light dumbbells or canned goods or something if you wanted to. Right? So again, with this, similar to when we talked about our 3-directional lunge, we're trying to work that front leg. So the back leg, this bottom leg, we're not trying to drive up with it. We're trying to push through the chair or your stair with your front leg. Okay. Now I like this, guys. You can see it's about parallel to the floor. I really like that. So when I go to do these, I'm going to try to make sure I hit that parallel point, which I really don't have to dip down much. It's there. All right. And then I'm going to drive, pushing in this case, my left foot through the chair. All right. 10 to 15. Here we go. So I'm wrapping up. Then just a light touch at the top. Or you can do a knee drive. 2, 4, 6. So I'm pushing down through this foot. All right, nice work. So shake them up for a moment. We'll match reps on the other side. Okay. Push through the chair or stair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. Feel it. 11, 13. Wow, you guys felt those. Man. Okay. So our next movement is a shoulder press basically, but you can use your legs a little bit. So if you're holding dumbbells or gallon jugs, guys, I'll turn to the side. We're gonna do soft knees and drive up. So they call it a little push press. Your legs give a little boost to get the weight up. Okay. Hey guys, listen, if you're not comfortable with that, you could just do a shoulder press. Okay, so a lot of times push presses are done with heavier weights. Okay, but I want to incorporate it into today's routine. So, guys, I'm just going to use a broomstick with a few gallon jugs, so nothing real heavy. As I mentioned, you could just hold 1 or 2 gallon jugs in each hand and do the same thing. All right. So about 10 to 15 of these. So I'm gonna try to get a little closer now, so I'll go in front of this little low spot. All right. So I'm here, guys. Elbows are kind of in front of the body a little bit. All right, and I'm gonna just give myself soft knees, about shoulder width apart. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. I'll set these down. Next one, guys, we're going to do a version of a front and lateral raise. And we're going to kind of bind them. We're going to add a little rotation with that. So this is where canned goods might come in handy to our lighter gallon jugs, perhaps. Okay. So what we're going to do here is, I'll grab these. All right, so here's what we got, guys. We're going to do a front raise. If you have dumbbells, guys, I kind of like palms down, but with gallon jugs, it's hard to turn those, so you could do thumbs up. Right? So here's what we got, guys. We're coming up to the side and down. There's 1, going 8 of these. 2. 3. 4. 5. So they start to burn a little bit. 6. 7. 8. Just make sure you don't block your elbows out, okay? My arms were, although they were straight, they were soft at the elbow, so I wasn't blocking them out. We'll set those down. All right, guys, we're kind of cruising right along here. The next one, guys, we're going to work the hamstrings a little bit. So we're going to use the chair again. And what I'm going to do is lay on the back and try to simulate almost like a leg curl machine. Okay? So we'll lay back here. So my feet are here, guys. I'm going to dig my heels almost like into the chair and drive the hips up and then come down slow, trying to really work those hamstrings, okay? And these can be done 1 at a time, guys. So if they feel too easy with 2, you can go to 1, okay? So let's get about 15 of these. All right, here we go. We're up to squeeze those hamstrings. 1, 2, and it's almost like a 2 count. So we're up and then squeeze those hamstrings. 3, 4. If you do them like this, guys, it's very challenging to do 1 leg at a time. 4, 5, 6. Change, you do 2 legs at the same time. So 10 to 15. 12. 14. Oh, guys, wow. Really feel those getting those hamstrings. Great exercise for the back of the legs. So our next one, guys, we have, we're gonna do just a little rear delt fly. So we're gonna work on this, the back of the shoulders a little bit. So again, guys, it could be canned goods. gallon jugs or gallon jugs that are partially empty. I guess we'll go here, guys. I'm just gonna lean over so you can do these seated. You can do them standing as well, but I'm gonna sit down for this moment. And guys, what I want you to do is try to hinge from your hips so you come forward. So you're not just rolling down. You're trying to keep the back straight as you come forward. Okay? And then we're just gonna try to tighten the back and shoulders. Okay? And we'll get maybe 10 to 15 of these. So we're coming out. 1, 2, really squeeze them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Okay, guys, good job. Great work. All right. So I'll set these off to the side. And guys, really pretty quickly, we've made it through the first round of that. So just one more set. I can really feel the legs already. One more set of these. Set this off to the side. Guys, get a drink if you need to. So yeah, we'll get a sip of water and then we'll get started. Okay, guys, we'll go back to that 3 directional through some lunge. Here we go. We're under 45. 1, 2, 6. Nice work, guys. That was 7 each way. Feeling those. Okay. Let's match reps with the other side. Wall over here if you need it. Here we go. 1, 2, 4. Shake them out for a second. We're gonna work the legs together now with squats. We have the squat, one arm press. Okay guys, here we go. 12 of these. 12 on that side. Try to stay flat-footed during those, guys, and push through the floor. All right, back up. There we go. Flat-footed,
through the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back to our step ups if you're using elevation, stairs, step, or a chair. You could just do a lunge. Okay. All right, guys. So many of 10 to 15 of these. Remember to use that top leg. That's your driver. Here we go. Fold those arms too. Opposite arm up at the bottom of the leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, shake them off for a minute. All right, we'll switch it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We have push presses next. And I think I might add in just a little weight here, guys, maybe. Let's see what happens here. Here we go, guys. Now with the jug in the middle, guys, it's a little tougher, so you may not come down quite as deep. I don't want you to get out in front of you. That'll really strain the shoulder, so you're still gonna come down like right in line with almost like the top of the collarbone, chin. Okay, so let's get 10 to 15 of these. All right, guys, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Okay. All right, guys. We have next the rotational, frontal and lateral rotation. Okay, 8 reps. Here we go. Just don't go too heavy on these. All right, don't want to hurt the shoulders. Here we go. One more. Up, rotate out and down. Up, in, and down. All right, all right. We'll set those down. So that was the front lat rotation, guys. We did hamstring killer next. All right, that chair leg curl. Really challenging. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Remember, it's up. We're thinking hamstrings here. 1. That foot placement, guys. Push the heels down. 2. Really activates those hamstrings. 3. Under control down. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Oh, it looks so easy. Like a lot of exercises. Looks are deceiving. Here we go. I'll bring the chair around here. We have got a rear delt fly next. Hopefully you're feeling those legs a little bit. Okay, guys, about 10 to 15. So if you're on a chair, guys, scoot forward in the chair a little bit so you're not really deep into the chair. Hinge from your hips, forward and in. 1, really try to think about those shoulders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, even a lightweight, you really feel those. Guys, if you're in a chair here, let's just pull them across the front just to stretch out the top of the front of the shoulder. You'll get a little of the front of the pec too, top of the pec. But we'll stretch those out just real quick, just a little stretch here. Wiggle the way. All right, great job, guys. So that was our legs and shoulder, our body split routine. Again, that complements the earlier video. They're going to come out, I think, the same day. But this is leg shoulders. The other is chest back superset, and then bicep tricep superset. Both really good workouts. When you work on those like in 2 days, or if you do one, take a day after another one, it complements the whole body in 2 workouts. So, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the routine. Stay safe and healthy out there. This is Elite Fitness, and we're bringing wellness to you.